Hello, this is Samuel from Action Figure Fury, and today I bring a review of the Hiya Toys Alien Eggs. As you can see here, I've got the alien eggs from this box, which you get 6 eggs, 2 of which you can see are closed, 2 have got open with the membrane, and 2 are fully open with the, which is to represent when after the face hugger has jumped out, so those eggs are empty. I'm really impressed with these. I don't think many companies have released the eggs on their own. The only company I know to have done this was NECA, but that was to do with the aliens eggs, and I would love to have gotten those, but unfortunately they're very difficult for me to get hold of at the time. Obviously the aftermarket prices creeped up. Unless they would re-release them, which I would hope they would do soon. I would love to get them for my aliens diorama in this garage. I'd love to have that, but I'm very happy I got this lot from Hiya Toys. These are of course based on Alien. I think there's a slight difference in the design between the eggs from Alien to Aliens. There's a bit of a difference. I'm not too sure entirely what the difference is. I think it might be just the interior of the eggs might be slightly different, and the bottom of them might be different. I can't really remember offhand how they're different, but obviously they're quite similar because they're basically aliens eggs. I think there might be some slightly difference in the design, but anyway, I'm very happy to have these. These do look absolutely tremendous. In this box you got 6 eggs, which I said before. You also get and you also got 6 face huggers, 2 which are dead, 2 which are like crawling, and then 2 is just when they when they jump straight out of the eggs. When they approach human, a life form, it leaps out to catch them in the face. You get those as well. They do look really good. Before I show off my the eggs, I'll show off the face hugger. These aren't articulated in any way. As you can see, here's the dead one, a dead face hugger. Well, it looks like it's dead because it looks too closed for it to latch around a life form. So this looks pretty much dead. This one, like a husk. The detailing on it is great. You can see all the really sinewy, nasty details on it there. It looks really good. The sculpt is excellent. Even on the tail, where it's wrapped around the poor victim's throat, looks good as well. You can even see the viscera inside. Very gruesome stuff, very much like how the aliens, the face huggers did in the first film. I know there was quite a difference between the face hugger designs from Alien to Aliens, so you can definitely tell these are alien ones. They look really good. They don't have any bendy wire in the tail, so they can't move in any way. They're just for display, but still they look really good. That's a dead one. I believe this here is a leaping one, or is it? I think this one looks more like a leaping one. This one here in my hand here looks more like a leaping one, because when you go like that, it looks like the fingers are stretched out to leap onto someone's face. Really grisly details you can see there. No bendy wire in the tail. Nice design to it as well. Really nasty stuff, but they do look excellent. Really cool. Really grisly looking. I'm quite surprised how much detail they were able to pack into these little face huggers. Really cool. And finally, you have a more like crawling ones. Even though we never really saw them crawl in. Is this the crawling? Is this? Well, this doesn't look like you really get around a character's head. These are loose enough to do it, but I think this looks a lot more dead. To me, because they look like that. Because remember the scene from when Aliens, where Hicks puts his shotgun in one of the open eggs. You see a dead face hug. It's very much like this. So with the fingers down, and everything else looks very much dead. Like when you squish a spider, that looks very much like that. And I think this is more of a crawling one, or when they're operating on it. I'm not too sure. But you get 2 of these as well. These do look really cool. Again, the detailing is great, especially on the little fingers there. Look really bony. You got the tail, you got the ridges in there as well. Really cool. Hiya Toys have done an outstanding job on these. But my favourite thing of all these really is the eggs themselves. I'll go over them. This of course here's the closed egg. You can see here. There's also a sort of translucent effect. What I'm going to try now, I'll use my phone I've got on me to show you the sort of translucent effect to them. I might turn off the lights. I'm not too sure if it might still work with the lights turned on. Let me just try something. Say for example, here's an egg. Probably best to turn the light off, but bear me a second, you can't really see it too well. Bear me a second. I know I've just turned the lights off in this room. You can see there is a slight translucent effect to them. If I pick up this open one here, you can see there it looks slightly translucent. It's a bit too bright, but if I bring my camera away, you can see a slight translucent effect to it. Or if I bring it over the top, I'm not going to bring the camera into shot because it makes it a bit too bright, but you can see there's definitely a slight translucent fleshy look to them. I'm trying to get it angled just right so you can see it better. I don't want to bring the camera in too close, but you can see there, if I bring the camera in quite close, you can see it shines quite through, so they're quite translucent. You can even see it on this closed egg here as well. Like there'll be something inside. Really, really cool. I wonder if it works from, it doesn't really work from beneath. No, because the bases are completely solid. So, but you can see there, for getting the light, you can just see it translucent. The light shines through it very well. That's an awesome effect. It really works well on all these eggs. I'm going to pause the video again just so I can turn the light on. So you can see how the light effect works with them. They're translucent. Again, this is the closed egg. See this how it's translucent. It is really at the top of the egg. Really how they look, the aliens look in the film. Remember when Kane shined a torch at one of these and saw the facehugger moving inside. Really, really cool. I like how Hiya toys have done this. Of course, I don't see there's any egg inside. Again, they got a solid bottom, so you can't really see anything inside it too well. But still, I do like the translucent effect. It works beautifully and looks incredibly nasty. The next egg is the egg with the membrane. This is before the facehugger jumps out and latches onto the poor victim. You can see here the sinew, this part of the egg, or when the flaps, really, really gross. And there's be the membrane. Got the same sort of like tentacle-y sort of things around here at the bottom, obviously where the queen lays them. Yeah, it looks really. You can see, if you see there, my hand move behind it. That's awesome. Really, really nice effect. Really, really nasty. And then finally, you have the open alien egg. You can see right through it. You can see even my finger on the outside. Really, really cool. Nice semi-translucent effect. Really, really nice. These will look great even with the alien queen, which I've got. These will look cool around her. Really am impressed. The sculpting, the paint, the detailing on these is really film accurate. I'm really surprised how good they are at such a small scale, the 4-inch scale figures. Just height comparison, I'll bring in the young blood predator, which I've just reviewed, so you can just see the scale of them compared to the figure compared to the size of the egg. Just trying to get him to spell on his own is a little bit tricky, but you can see here how big, how accurate the sizes are to the eggs, from the predator to the eggs. He's not standing up too well. I don't think I can get him standing too well, but you can see how big he is. They are compared to the eggs. Very, very film accurate for the alien eggs. And it does make me wonder if Hiya Toys have plans to do eggs from aliens as well. I don't think they have done some eggs from aliens. That'll be awesome. Again, they can release a pack of 6 like this, or a carton of 6, I should say. That'd be really, really cool. I'm quite impressed with these, and I would definitely consider getting more of these. And if they do aliens eggs as well, well, that would be the icing on the cake. These do look absolutely fantastic. If you're an alien fan, these are a must-have. Or an Aliens fan, if you're like a fan of the Xenomorph, these are a must-have. You can easily get loads of these eggs and build a nice little egg display with your Alien and Aliens figures. Really, really impressed with these. Highly recommended. If you're interested in getting the eggs, these are fantastic for such a small-scale eggs. I'm really am impressed. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, share, and subscribe, and bye for now.